professionally, I am a trainer, psychological trainer,
Mm-hmm.
and an educator. Mm, so I would like to let the people know that honestly, if someone asks me who I am,
Mm-hmm.
the answer that I would give is I'm still looking for myself. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I earlier told that I am a psychotherapist and provide training on mental health and psychology,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a part of my search. So, professionally, I am a mental health therapist,
Mm-hmm.
trainer,
Okay.
educator, but spiritually, I'm still looking for myself.
Mm-hmm. So, according to you, you are trainer as well, and you are educator also, and
Mhm.
you are mental health therapist also.
Yes.
All right. So, actually, I have started today's episode in English version. So I don't know how about my English. Okay. So, but basically, English is my passion, like
Mhm.
all the Nepalese.
Mhm.
So I'm very, very sorry if my pronunciation is not correct, Balkrishna sir.
You are doing great. I am also learning
All
every
right.
day,
Yeah.
and I believe that English language is just another language that everyone should learn.
Mhm.
But I have experienced that in the process of developing English language,
Mhm.
people are forgetting their native and national language.
Mhm.
And if I really have to honestly tell you, if we want to develop our community and nation, we need to actually give priority to indigenous and national language. Only then the country will develop because you can see France, Russia, Japan,
Yeah.
Korea, European countries, all these countries developed because they have given priority to their native language. So yes, we need to develop English language, but we need to also keep in our heart that we
Yeah.
need to learn a native language and national language also.
Mhm. Yes, of course. Uh, Thank you very much, sir, for your opinion. So now I'd like to ask you, so how did you improve your English? Because your pronunciation is not like us. It's a kind of different, no?
Mhm.
Uh, Actually, I have spent almost 6 years in European countries also.
Mhm.
So you sound like
Mhm.
foreigner, yes.
Yes, I get that a lot.
Hmm.
You're referring to my accent. Uh, it's because of my passion. Mm, Well, this passion, where did it begin from? Uh, when satellite TV,
Hmm.
it was called City Cable
Sit-
at that time.
yes.
When City Cable, satellite TV, like when I was introduced to BBC, CNN, and American channels
Hmm.
through satellite TV, um, I was totally surprised. Um, I was speechless
Hmm.
because I was seeing something, I was listening to something that I was never taught
Hmm.
and I wanted to learn. So, my journey of learning English and improving my communication skills, the credit goes to satellite television channel,
Hmm.
and I would like to remember a few English teachers who always motivated. Number one, Krishna Nirola.
Krishna Nirova.
Krishna Nirola, who is in
Hmm.
Australia right now,
Okay.
who is a trainer, travels a lot.
Hmm.
And another teacher I would like to give credit to is Indra Kumar Shah. And
Indra Shah from Manakamna School.
Yes,
All right.
yes, these two teachers motivated me a lot
Mm-hmm.
because uh, The rest of the world was discouraging me because in the beginning
Mhm.
I wasn't this good. I would sound awkward,
Mhm.
but then these teachers encouraged me, and because of them, and because of satellite TV channels
Mhm.
and English music,
Mhm.
um, over a period of time, I happened to develop my language like this. And everyone can do this. This is
Mhm.
possible for everyone.
Yes, of course. So because basically we're running a school, and most of the students
Mhm,
of our school and the students of let's say of our country,
mhm,
so they have you know kind of dream.
mhm,
They want to speak English like yours,
mhm,
but they cannot.
mhm.
Why? Because actually, like you said, the accent of us, like me, you said in the beginning my English was not good.
Mhm,
Same like ours right now,
mhm.
the accent which I'm using. So by listening and watching, and because of your passion, so you improve slowly and
Mhm.
slowly. So okay, so you want to tell the same thing to the children who want to improve their English language.
Yes,
So
yes.
what are the techniques they have?
Well, today we have a lot of
Hmm.
options. Today is the era of internet,
Yeah.
and we have infinite number of options. I'm talking about like 20, 25 years ago.
Hmm.
And back then, I also used to tune to this radio channel,
Hmm.
radio station called VOA, Voice of America. My father had a very old radio,
Okay.
a very strong radio, and it used to pick up American radio stations. So back then we had limited option, but today you have a lot of options,
Mm-hmm.
and children only need an instructor or consciousness to choose the right source. And the process of learning language begins by listening. Because how did we learn Nepali language? How did we learn our native language? Let it be Maithili, Tharu, Nevari. We didn't go to school. You can see a 5 years old kid who has not yet gone to school
Mm-hmm.
speaks pretty good Nepali. Where is this development coming from? It's coming through listening. So the responsibility and duty is not only upon the children, it's upon the parents,
Mm-hmm.
teachers, and community. Teachers and parents need to create uh, uh, a circle where uh, the kid is influenced. You can see um, children are children speak pretty good Hindi here
Yes,
in
yes,
Nepal.
yes.
Why? Because they watch a lot of cartoon in Hindi language.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of Hindi cartoon, if children start watching cartoons in English,
Mm-hmm.
this can be a very strong foundation in the uh, development of language.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the viewers out there who are watching our video right now. So, since Balkrishna Tharu is the guest of our today's episode, so me, Mahesh Rai, I am also trying to speak English, although I'm not so good in that. Anyway, sir, so why don't you share about your childhood memories? So, share with us.
Absolutely. I had a very beautiful childhood
Mhm.
now that I reflect back.
Okay.
Because now that I reflect back then I thought that I had a very bad life, a very terrible, miserable, hopeless life. Because number one, I never was a good student. I used to fail every year. I used to get promoted somehow. And let me be honest, I appeared SLC examination multiple times and I studied ninth grade twice. So you can imagine how hopeless I was back then. But then, now that I reflect back, all those challenges, all those hindrance in my life was there to make me strong, was there to make me question, was there to make me emotionally and mentally strong. So I'm very thankful to everyone who discouraged me. I'm thankful to everyone who bullied me. I am very thankful to all the challenges that I had to go through socially, emotionally, and academically, because without those challenges, I don't think I would have become the person that I am today. So I am thankful to all the situations, everyone.
Hmm. Okay. So look, right now you are trainer, you are educator, you are giving trainings, you are providing motivation
Mhm.
to the people. Today also, so you came to our school and you gave one very nice workshop to the teachers of our school, and all the teachers are also very happy from your workshops. Uh, so now, so my question is, what was the reason why you are not so good in your study during your school time? So
Mm.
can you tell us?
Absolutely, absolutely. I would love to share that.
Okay.
I think I was not good at studies because not good at specific subjects, I should say,
Hmm.
especially mathematics,
Okay.
um, um, accountancy,
Hmm.
and Nepali.
All
So
right.
I would like to particularly talk about these three subjects:
Okay.
Nepali,
Hmm.
mathematics,
Hmm.
and accountancy.
Accountants.
Why was I not good at these specific subjects? I was pretty good, okay, with the other subjects,
Okay.
but I was not good at specifically these three subjects because of a very good reason.
Hmm.
Because I did not see the practicality of these subjects in my life.
Hmm.
Actually, I started learning English, as I told you, only after I was introduced to satellite television channels.
Hmm.
Only then I realized that there is a very practical
What
aspect
was
of.
the age of yours
I
by then?
was, I think, 15, 14, 15 years old when I realized this. Yeah, so as I was telling you, only when I realized that developing English language has a practical aspect in the real world, I started learning English. I was good at health and environment because I could directly see how I can use the knowledge of health and environment in my community. I could practically see the things, I could relate, I could associate, right? But then I could not relate mathematics with my life, right? Where should I use LCM, HCF, trigonometry in my life? Why
Okay.
should I learn? Next, um, accountancy. Why should I learn accountancy? Why should I learn debit, credit, and those drafts? I am never going to use this in my life. Still, I don't use them. And Nepali, why do I need to learn Nepali? I already know Nepali. I speak Nepali. मलाई नेपाली बोल्न आउँछ किन सिकिराख्नु पर्यो? So, since I did not see any practical applications of these subjects in my life, or I should say, the education system was not able to make me realize
Hmm.
the practical aspects of these subjects, I could not give my life energy to those subjects. But now I know that the mathematics and accountancy and Nepali language are as important as any other subjects, because later on, when I did my bachelor's in philosophy,
Mhm.
I was introduced to a philosopher called Pythagoras.
Mhm.
And I started thinking, I know this person, Pythagoras. Pythagoras. I've heard this name somewhere. And
Mhm.
then I remembered, yes, when I was in grade 9 or 10, we had to study Pythagoras theorem.
Mhm.
And now, during my bachelor's degree, I come to realize that Pythagoras was not just a mathematical genius, but was a musician also, was a philosopher also.
Mhm.
And I was impressed by his works and his biography.
Mhm.
And I questioned to myself, if my mathematics teacher had told me the story of these great mathematicians, I would have been inspired. In the same way, Nepali. Um, I have to go to rural parts of Nepali for a given training,
Mhm.
and I cannot use English language.
Yes.
I have to use local language. I
Yes.
have to मैले नेपाली बोल्नु पर्छ.
Yes. Yes.
And then I saw the value, the practicality of local language. So to conclude, I would say these were the reasons why I was poor in those subjects.
So it means that right now your perception it's completely changed.
Completely changed. They are mathematics, Nepali language, or any subjects are as important as any subjects, because all the 8 or 9 subjects
Yes.
that students learn during the school days collectively, it's like options,
Mhm.
right? Uh, During the school days, students have 8 options. So you can only choose options when you know about the options. So 10 years, 12 years, we learn about the options. So um, when students are in grade 9 or 10, students should be encouraged to choose one option for higher studies rather than letting students choose by themselves. Um, the teachers, the parents should sit and do a very meaningful conversation. Okay, so 10 years, 12 years, you know a little about every subject. Which subject attracts you more? So yeah, so all the subjects are important initially, so they are foundation. So um, I would like to, if school children are watching this, listening to me,
Yeah.
let me tell you that after 10th, you will have the freedom to choose what you want to learn or what you want to study. But up to grade 10, you need to understand all the subjects so that you can take the right decision and make the right choice for university.
Mhm. Okay. So let's talk about your family backgrounds also.
Mhm.
So where did you born and how many family members are there in your family?
Mm. I'm the only son of my
Okay.
parents.
Okay.
My father is a retired um, university officer. He was the lab director
Mhm.
at Mahendra Moran
Mhm.
multiple campus
Mhm.
geology department. My mother is still a farmer. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm out traveling, exploring, studying.
Mhm. So right now you are now also you are living in Kathmandu. No?
Yes.
So actually, what you do there in Kathmandu?
Yeah, there are multiple reasons. One reason is freedom. Mm.
Mhm.
Because I believe that you need to travel away from your local place, your family, for your emotional growth. My father taught me a slok when I was in grade 7
Mm-hmm.
or 6. It goes something like this. Kagachista bakodhyanam swananindra tathaivacha alpahari griha tyagi
Mm-hmm.
vidyarthi panchalakshana. So griha tyagi, a student must mm, leave
What
home.
is the complete meaning of this flow? So can you tell us?
Collectively, yes, Kagachesta. Kag means crow.
Mm-hmm.
A student needs to be clever like a crow.
Okay.
Kagachesta bakodhyanam. A student needs to have a concentration like um,
Crane.
a crane.
Yeah.
Yes, Swananindra, sleep like a dog.
Okay.
Tathai bacha alpahari, moderate eating.
Okay.
Griya tyagi, leave home.
Good for me.
Vidyarthi Panchalakshana. So, yeah, um, we must travel away from our family
Mm.
for academic growth, for maturity. So, I mm, left my home. I traveled to Kathmandu,
When did you leave Biratnagar? Like from
Tintulia,
no no. When did you leave Biratnagar?
immediately after my 11th grade.
Okay.
Immediately after 11th grade, because I was already earning a lot of money at that time. Actually, I started teaching when I was in grade 9.
Okay.
So by when I was in grade 9, I was teaching SLC students. When I was in
But you told us that in third item only that you crossed SLC.
mhm.
And
Yes, yes, of
how
course.
is it
But
possible?
the students didn't know about my background. I was good at English.
So you're taking only English classes,
Yeah, I
not
was.
not not mathematics.
I told you about Krishna, sir,
Yes,
and
yes.
and other teachers. Biswa Rai. There's another teacher, Biswa Rai, who saw something in me.
Oh, okay.
They told, okay, ठिक छ एसएलसी पास गरेको छैन, पास गरिहाल्छ, तर तिम्रो अङ्ग्रेजी राम्रो छ, हाम्रो
Mhm.
इन्स्टिट्युटमा तिमीले पढाइदिनु पर्यो.
Okay.
So these teachers encouraged me, and they told that the students will never know about your background.
Mhm.
You are good. You are much better than our current teacher.
Yes.
You can and you can inspire students. So that's why when I was in grade 9, I um, you know, taught SLC students only English. When I was in grade 10, I taught 11th and 12th students.
Mhm.
And when I was in 11th, I started giving IELTS prep class. And
Here in Biratnagar or in Kathmandu?
Dharan,
Dharan.
Dharan. I used to travel from Viratnagar to Dharan, Britain International Consultancy, which was at Bhanuchok,
Mm.
right? And since we had monopoly, people from Ilam, Eastern Nepal,
Yes.
Viratnagar, Ithari, all around used to come. And um, I had already earned a lot of money. So I was financially independent. So I escaped for my further academic and emotional development. I wanted to become independent. I wanted, uh, 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 I wanted to be in a state where all the decisions that I make in my life, uh, nobody should be there to tell me what I should do. Um, so I took that challenge. It was quite challenging, but that those challenges uh, were transformative.
Okay, like you said that you are the only son of your family.
Yeah.
What about your mother's that reaction? So when you made plan to leave the hometown Biratnagar to Kathmandu, so your perspective is clear. So you are very much clear that I have to leave my house to make to live my life. So freely. But what was the reaction of your mother? Do you remember?
Yes. Okay. There's another reason.
Hmm.
That reason convinced my parents.
Okay.
The second reason is my bachelor's in psychology.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, so I'm sorry, not bachelor's in psychology, master's in psychology.
Hmm.
Okay. So I completed my bachelor's degree from Mahendra Moran, but I never went to any class. I used to come once a year to
Hmm.
appear examination,
Hmm.
and that's all. That's how I cleared my bachelor's degree. I was not satisfied with the class. I was the only one student in psychology class.
Hmm.
There were no other student in psychology department. There were cobwebs in the in the department, in the classroom.
Oh,
So
okay.
the classroom, the department had to be cleaned for me,
Okay.
and there were no textbooks in the library,
Hmm.
and my psychology professor used to teach me from a Hindi book,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
And well, I was really grateful. I'm thankful for I'm thankful towards uh, my university, my college teachers and professors, but that's that wasn't I was expecting. I wanted something more. So I traveled so that I could develop academically also. So I convinced that if I study
Hmm.
in Kathmandu, I will be able to enhance my skills more. And there's no master's in clinical psychology in Viratnagar. So these academic reasons convinced my parents, and eventually they were happy.
No, no, I'm talking about the very first time when
They were
you.
sad. They were sad. They were sad. But then you have to make compromise in your life sometime, and eventually
Hmm.
I will have to return back to Biratnagar to take care of my parents.
Hmm.
And since I worked in educational consultancy, I can easily go to abroad anytime, but
Hmm.
then I never chose that because I'm already away from my parents. It's 45, 50 minutes away from Biratnagar. I can immediately come.
Hmm.
So I know my responsibility towards my parents. So eventually, I have to return back to my city, and my mission, of course, in the workshop, we talked about mission. My mission is to create mental health awareness in Viratnagar, which
Hmm.
is very important.
Hmm.
So they were sad, but because of my academic reasons, they were convinced, and I'm going to return back.
So, but right now, so what is the reaction of them?
They are happy. They are happy, but then they wish if I could immediately settle in Viratnagar. I think a few more years,
Hmm.
and then I will return back for sure.
Oh, so it means you have planning to return back anyway.
Yes, I have to. I have to because I won't be a happy person mm, anywhere in the world because by escaping your responsibility, you cannot be happy anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you told us that you're lucky enough, I must say, because you hadn't completed your SLC also. At that time also, because of your teachers, uh, you got chance to teach
Hmm.
English language,
Hmm.
and like you said that you were able to make good money also
Yeah, a
at
lot
that
of
time.
money. A
Yes, a
lot
lot.
of money.
So,
Like, let me give you an estimation. Uh, we used to charge 7,000 rupees
oh my God.
per student,
Hmm.
and I had 15 to 20 students every month, right? And I was quite confused. What should I do with those money? I didn't have bank account.
Okay.
I didn't have bank account, so
Mhm.
um, I used to buy gifts to my friends.
Okay. So my point is, so that time, okay, by chance or because of your teachers, because they think that you have that potential,
Mhm,
you have that capabilities, and you got chance also, and you proved it also.
mhm.
And you also told us that you became teacher. You were teaching IELTS.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So my question is, by the time when you are teaching IELTS in Dharan, so before you teaching, you started teaching in there that you have you faced any kind of IELTS exams before?
No, I appeared IELTS examination many, many years after my teaching experience.
Mhm. No, my question is now, okay, thank
Mm,
you very much for that one,
mm,
for the information. So now my point is, so how did you get that confident? Because you don't know that what kind, how
mm,
to prepare IELTS
mhm.
exam,
Yes.
because you never appeared, that
Mm,
in that kind
mm,
of exams before,
mhm,
and you got opportunity to teach
mhm.
the
Yes.
students who are
Where
going
did
to,
this
yes,
confidence come from?
yes,
Yes, it came from the belief of people in me. All right. Because I was not ready actually.
okay,
IELTS. I don't know anything about IELTS. I had been teaching English language
yes,
only and teaching
yeah,
SLC students and 11th and 12th students.
mhm,
But then actually, meanwhile, I was also teaching presentation skills at National Academy for uh, Medical Representatives
mhm,
at Traffic Choke at that time. And I got an offer from one of the manager's friend. I was quite confused. What should I do? I asked a few English teachers also about IELTS, but they didn't know.
mhm,
But then constantly, um, the chairperson of the consultancy, his name is Neeraj Rai.
mhm,
He's still in the business.
mhm,
Neeraj Rai. I'm very thankful for him
mhm.
because he believed that I could do it. He said, if you cannot do it, who can do it?
Okay.
I we have to anyhow run IELTS preparation class.
Hmm.
No one in Dharan, no one in Italy, no
Yeah.
one in Eastern Nepal. I see potential in you,
Hmm.
and if you can believe in yourself and if you practice for some time, you can do it. So the belief that people had in me, the trust
Hmm.
that people had me, gave me the power, and that power made this possible. And over a period of time, I was honest with my learning. I was learning every day, updating every day. I was constantly in touch with. Yes, I would like to also thank Sanjay Roy,
Hmm.
who was the only IELTS and TOEFL instructor in Biratnagar.
Okay.
He had this Apple Institute
Hmm.
uh, in this
What did he?
hospital joke.
Hospital job. Okay.
Hospital joke, yes. And he initially discouraged me. He told me that, hey,
Okay.
you haven't appeared IELTS
Yeah.
examination. How can you be an instructor? But then I used to constantly go and ask questions. Sir, you हेरिदिनु न सर यस्तो गर्ने हो सर यस्तो के हो भनिदिनु न.
Hmm.
So I think my constant um, request melted his heart, and he started giving me ideas. And because of support, trust, and instructions from established pioneer test preparation instructors, um, I was able to do it. So I'm thankful to everyone, everyone.
Mhm. So, do you remember the very first classes of your IELTS? So, do you remember the very first, the beginning of the classes?
Mhm,
First day, the second day, third
mhm,
day.
mhm.
So, how was the experience?
Well, since I had already been given classes to
Yes,
hundreds and hundreds of
of
students
course,
already, I
no
was
doubt.
pretty
Yeah.
confident.
Okay.
And I was requested by Neeraj Rai that I wear a suit.
Okay.
Mm. I didn't have a suit, so he got me a brand new suit,
Okay.
shoes, bag, laptop.
To bring that vibes, professional vibes.
Yes, yes, right.
Okay.
Mobile phone,
Okay.
laptop,
All right.
suit, brief, laptop, a mobile phone, suit,
Okay.
books,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of money, and uh, you know, I was quite confused. What is happening in my life,
All right.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
So since I was getting a lot of support,
Mm-hmm.
internal motivation and external motivation also.
Correct.
So a person can do anything in life when you have motivation both from both the sides. Internal motivation because I wanted to learn.
All right. Yes.
External motivation because I was in grade 11 and I had Nokia mobile phone,
Mm-hmm.
uh, MSI laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Wearing suit.
a suit.
Uh-huh.
So what and a lot of money.
All right.
What else do you need to get motivated? So meanwhile, at that time, I was a little distracted also
Mm-hmm.
because I thought I should quit my studies.
Okay.
I am earning a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I have respect. I have money. So I thought I'll quit my study, but then my father
Mm-hmm.
always motivated me and reminded me that teaching is not what eventually that I will be doing. My first passion was psychology, right?
Okay.
I introduced myself as a psychotherapist right now.
Yeah.
So teaching was an episode in my life. I still teach, but then that's not my primary profession.
Mm-hmm.
So I was reminded that I am in love with psychology. I
Mm-hmm.
am in love with philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
So that brought me back to my academic studies again.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I continued, and I'm happy with this journey.
All right. So, do you remember the how many years you spent on that teaching IELTS and this English languages?
Uh, I think 12, 13 years.
12, 13
Yes,
years
yes.
in Dharan.
No, I taught, I think, 5 years in Dharan,
Mm-hmm.
4 to 5 years in Dharan,
Mm-hmm.
and then went to Kathmandu.
Okay. All right. So, all the viewers, so we are doing this conversation in English language, and I'm trying my best to speak in English because we have guests. So, who's an English teacher, a trainer? Like I said, he's that teaching that IELTS also, uh, who are appearing in the IELTS exam. So he's teaching all those subjects. So that is why we have that kind of guest, and I want to learn also because English is my passion as well. To the point now.
Yeah.
Mm, if I'm not wrong, that you are associated with Sadhguru also somehow. I don't know because
Mm-hmm.
the last time, if I remember, in last year you have come to our school with
Mm-hmm.
some program.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, and how you are connected with Sadhguru?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I see the video of Sadhguru also.
Mm-hmm.
He is so motivational.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us something about Sadhguru as well
Okay.
and the program which you brought to our school last year.
Oh,
So what was that actually and how you are associated with that?
oh, sure. Well, I am a disciple of Osho.
Okay.
Okay, so Osho is my first spiritual master.
All right.
So Sadhguru came along the way
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of Osho sannyasins go to the meditation camps
Mm-hmm.
conducted by ISA Foundation. That's Sadhguru's foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So through this connection, I got to know about projects conducted by ISA Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked the project that ISA Foundation is working on. That is the soil, um, the project for protecting soil. So last year when I came to your school, I did a training on um, introduction to soil and how soil must be protected,
Mm-hmm.
and if soil is gone,
Mm-hmm.
then we will also be gone.
Okay.
So that's how I am connected with the ISA Foundation,
Mm-hmm.
but primarily my spiritual master is Osho.
All right. So have you ever got chance to meet with Sadhguru?
I saw him last year in
Okay.
Kathmandu.
Okay.
He had come for uh, establishing a temple. Mm. Uh, it's a very powerful temple, by the way. Mm. It's a Devi's temple,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the first time I saw him
Mm-hmm.
in my real life. It was a huge program at Tudikil.
All right. Okay. You also told us that you are the follower of Osho.
Yes,
Osho.
yes.
So you tell us that according to Osho, what is life?
Life is love,
Mm-hmm.
laughter,
Mm-hmm.
and meditation.
Okay.
Love, laughter, and meditation. Because without love, everything becomes destructive.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is love? Love is the energy that creates something. Let's say, for example, when you love something, let's say when you are happy, when you
Mm-hmm.
are in a loving state, you you groom yourself,
Yes.
you decorate your room,
Mm-hmm.
you fix things. But when you are full of hate,
All right.
you destruct things, you throw plates,
Mm-hmm.
cups, right? You fight with the people,
Correct.
you don't take bath,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
so love means creative energy.
Mm-hmm.
So master says that we must understand the uh, essence of unconditional love
Mm-hmm.
that generates creative energy. And when there's creative energy, there's more life.
Mm-hmm.
Laughter. Well, laughter is the easiest meditation one can do,
All right. Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, well, science says that at least we must laugh
Mm-hmm.
uh, once every hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are laughing,
Mm-hmm.
um, your whole system starts vibrating,
Okay.
and when you are laughing, the process of thoughts stop,
Okay.
and you can immediately enter into meditation. And laughter is contagious. And when you are just like illnesses, laughter is contagious. So when you are laughing, you can spread joy.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, meditation. Why meditation? Because meditation eventually lets us know
Mm-hmm.
what is death. And without uh, understanding death, you cannot understand life. Without understanding pain, You cannot understand joy. To understand light, you need to also experience darkness. So,
Okay.
meditation eventually uh, lets us understand what is beyond death or what is death. So, according to also love,
Hmm.
laughter,
Laughter.
and meditation,
Hmm.
yeah, this is life.
Okay. So, what is your definitions about life? Or you follow the same thing?
I'm
Or
still
you
I'm still searching. I'm
or
still searching
okay,
because I might say a lot of things from my experience,
okay.
but then it cannot be applicable to everyone's life.
No, no. Okay,
So
just I'm asking your opinion only.
yeah,
Uh,
well,
with
for personally, my
okay,
personally, if someone asks me what is life,
for you.
I would say life is giving,
Okay.
giving what you have.
Hmm.
Um, you can give a lot of things. Like you don't, when people think of giving, people think of money.
Hmm.
Mhm. So money is not the only thing that you can give. You can give ears to someone.
Okay.
Giving ears to someone means you can listen to people's problems,
All right.
and it can help a lot of people
Yes. Yes.
because when people feel heard,
Hmm.
they are healed.
Okay.
Yes, you can give a lot of things. You can give prayers if you don't have money. If you can give good intentions, good vibrations.
Hmm.
And what happens is when you start giving, abundance comes in your life. So the more you give, the more existence gives you. So for me, life is all about giving,
Okay.
giving what you have,
Hmm.
um, understanding your power,
Hmm.
understanding your skills, understanding your purpose in your life. And once you are physically,
Hmm.
emotionally, mentally strong, start giving. So, yeah. So, developing oneself physically, life is developing oneself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually,
Hmm.
and start giving, sharing the blessings. That's life for me.
All right. Very nice. Okay, Balkishan sir, you said that you are instructor, mental health instructor.
Mm.
So, what do you think? So, why you have chosen this? What it is called job or profession? I don't know what is it.
Mhm.
Because what do you think? Why it's necessary? What do you think the mental health conditions of let's talk about Nepal, no? The
Mhm.
Nepalese people. So, what is the situation? Because you're a instructor,
Mhm.
so maybe you are working on it.
Mhm.
So maybe you are dealing with so many people
Mhm.
uh, related to mental health problems.
Mhm.
So, according to your experience, so what do you say? This, in our society, what is
Mhm.
the situation or the condition of
Yeah.
mental health?
All right. So the first thing is the stigma. Stigma means,
Hmm.
how should I put it? Stigma is a belief that something, mm, stigma is a belief that uh, makes people feel which should not be shared or talked about publicly. That is the stigma.
Hmm.
There is a fear of being judged.
Okay.
Okay, for
What is
example,
the exact word in Nepali for stigma?
for stigma, exact word would be हिन्दीमा एउटा भनाइ छ के
Okay.
सबसे बडा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग
Okay.
होइन
So that kind of feeling.
या द्याट क्यान अफ फिल्म अब मलाई मानसिक समस्या छ
Hmm.
म अस्पताल गएँ भने
Okay.
होइन मलाई मेन्टल हस्पिटलमा कसैले देख्यो भने मलाई के भन्छ होइन
Hmm.
मलाई कुन नामले बोलाउने हो त इन आवर कम्युनिटी
Hmm.
सो until and unless uh, the psychosocial aspect is not taken care of,
Mhm.
we will not be able to improve the situation. So, well, there may be a very good psychiatrist or psychologist in the town,
Mhm.
but then if there is this stigma, this fear of
Yeah.
being judged,
Okay.
no one will come for consultation, for counseling, for therapy. And a lot of people don't know also that mental illnesses exist.
Yes, yes, you're
So
correct.
the primary job of a psychotherapist, psychologist, or psychological counselor is to create as much awareness as possible.
Mhm.
Awareness, what kind of, in simple words, if you have uh, a, if you have an headache, you go to a physician. In the same way, when you're sad, you go to a counselor.
Mhm.
You don't wait for it to go away on its own. Like when you have, a long-term pain in your knees, you don't wait that it will go away on its own. You go to physicians. In the same way, if you are sad or disturbed emotionally for more than 2 weeks, okay, if sadness, if negative feelings
Mhm.
don't go away for more than 2 weeks,
Mhm.
people should have this awareness that they should talk to a counselor.
Okay. What is the reason why people are suffering from this mental health though? So,
Mhm,
what are the reasons? What are the issues behind it?
mhm. Yeah, there are various reasons, but one of the main reasons is why is the primary
Mhm.
reason is the search for joy.
Okay.
The
All right.
search for joy. But that search of joy is in a wrong direction.
Okay.
That is the main reason for mental illness.
Mhm.
For example,
Yes.
let's talk of the phone addiction.
Okay.
It has become a mental issue.
All right.
So I need joy,
Mm-hmm.
I need entertainment,
Yes.
and the easiest source is cell phone.
Cell phone.
So over a period of time,
Mm-hmm.
I get addicted,
Okay.
and that can create insomnia,
Mm-hmm.
that can create depression, that
Mm-hmm.
can create anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
that can, yeah, that can decrease the duration of, that can decrease your attention span,
Mm-hmm.
that can do a lot of things. And um, today, even the sites that we use are designed in such a way that are addictive.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason is search for joy,
Mm-hmm.
and if people don't have multiple options to get joy,
Mm-hmm.
an individual will choose the easiest source of joy,
Mm-hmm.
the source of joy which is most cheapest, most easiest, and which is readily available.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we want to improve mental health or emotional health of people, uh, teachers, community,
Mm-hmm.
parents should explore different dimensions of source of joy.
Mm-hmm.
And when there are multiple choice of joys, um, and when people realize that the joy is not somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
it is within ourselves,
Yes.
we can be emotionally dependent, that our happiness is not dependent on food,
Mm-hmm.
on any person,
Okay.
or any situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's dependent on our own perception, So when this search for joy
Mm-hmm.
outside stops, emotional and mental illnesses gradually decrease.
Okay.
In short, of course, there are a lot of other things, but in short, for general people to understand, I think this makes sense.
Okay. So it means what we can say, to get rid of mental health issues. So the family members, they can also play important role.
Yes, everyone has important roles, uh, not just parents,
Mm-hmm.
community,
Okay.
teachers also.
Teachers also.
Everyone plays equal role.
Actually, okay, from teachers' point of view, that from the what kind of role the teachers can play, because we're running a school
Yeah.
also. So this thing we should know.
Mm, mm,
Okay, so from you, we want to know
mm.
actually what kind of role the teachers can play.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much for that
Mm-hmm.
very sensitive question. One thing that teachers can do to improve
Mm-hmm.
the mental health of students,
Mm-hmm.
primarily two things.
Okay.
Number one is to drop comparison.
Okay. All right.
When teachers compare one student with other student,
Okay.
this can, what happens is uh, the students develop inferiority complex,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, um, it's psychologically very unhealthy. So number one, we need to stop comparing
Okay.
uh, students.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we need to encourage in cooperation
Mm-hmm.
rather than competition.
Okay.
So competition is um, a very small dose of poison,
Mm-hmm.
because later on,
Mm-hmm.
this seed of competition
Mm-hmm.
can make him violent,
Mm. Okay.
right? And the next thing is, yeah, the third thing. There are many things. I'll
Okay.
just say
Okay.
three things. And the
Okay.
third thing is, uh, teachers should appreciate
Mm-hmm.
even the little or tiny things that students do,
All right.
right? Because this appreciation, uh, let's say, for example,
Okay.
I am a fifth grade student
Mm-hmm.
and I made a drawing.
All right.
It's not good,
Okay.
all right?
Mm-hmm.
But my teacher says,
Uh,
well, you have done your best.
okay.
You can do better than this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, draw again.
Mm-hmm.
This will give me hope.
Okay.
This will improve. This will seed trust
Mm-hmm.
in myself.
Yes.
But then, if a teacher says it's not good, do it again.
Okay.
This this plants shame
Mm-hmm.
in the subconscious state of a child,
Mm-hmm.
and later on, when this person grows up,
Mm-hmm.
this person will have social phobia. This person will not be able to present his skills or her skills, because he has this uh, shame, the experience of
Mm-hmm.
shame
Mm-hmm.
in subconscious mind. So
Okay.
that triggers again. What if I get embarrassed again?
Mm-hmm.
So number one, teachers should not compare
Mm-hmm.
students.
Okay.
Number two, encourage cooperation
Mm-hmm.
um, rather than competition.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, appreciate the little things that students do and provide encouragement. And I think only if these three things students, teachers practice in the school, it can create a very healthy psychological environment.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Okay, I understood appreciation,
Mm,
but about encouraging cooperation
mm,
and not the competition.
mm.
So On that note, so what I would like to say, because if we don't let us our children to compete with each other,
Mhm,
because the world is very competitive.
mhm,
They go out,
mhm,
let's say in future, if they want to build their career,
mhm,
yes, they have to go and they have to compete again one
mhm,
more time.
mhm,
If they don't have that kind of habit
mhm,
of competitiveness,
mhm,
yes, from the school, from the childhood,
mhm.
uh, then how did they get
Yes,
success in their life?
yes, very, very, very sensitive question. See, where do you compete? That is the question.
Okay.
You compete
Mm-hmm.
when you are um, in the same track, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot compete if all the students are in different tracks. And what education system does is puts all the different students in the same track.
Okay.
So that creates competition.
Mm-hmm.
So the duty, the responsibility of teachers is to let the students identify
Mm-hmm.
their unique track.
Okay.
So when Ram is running in his own track,
Mm-hmm.
Sita is running in her own track.
Okay.
All right, everybody has their individual, private,
Mm-hmm.
unique track. There's no competition,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because mm, everybody is born unique
All right.
and is born to do unique things in life.
Mm-hmm.
So teachers must not keep all the students in the same track.
Mm-hmm.
Students must make students realize that they are unique, they have unique path, and
Mm-hmm.
they should choose their original path, unique track. So that immediately breaks the sense of competition.
All right. Thank you very much, Balkrishna sir.
Thank you.
So I want you to get into our regular segment. We have one segment also
Mhm,
in Balakusari. So we have Balkrishna Tharu, today's guest. So let's start our regular segment. So here we have some questions in
mhm,
order, and you have to give the answers.
mhm.
It's kind of rapid fire.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So your name,
Balkrishna Tharu,
okay, age,
36.
date of birth. It's in the list.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
technically we say. Yeah, it's but I'm 36 years old.
36 month and date. You don't remember
Oh
that?
yeah, okay. Okay, now I remember. Since there's a rapid fire, I'm in a kind
Oh,
of a shock.
all right,
It's a Asar Chabis 2044.
all right. So your education,
Masters in psychology.
masters in psychology, height.
I don't know, maybe 5.5.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go with 5.5. Weight,
65.
65. Nickname,
Krai Sisna.
Karai,
Sisna. Krai Sisna.
Crisis na.
Yeah,
Okay. Your birthplace,
Biratnagar.
Viratnagar. Uh, Hidden talent.
When it is hidden, you cannot see. Yeah.
All right. So one guest before I remember he used to answer if there is talent and mm, if you have any talent. So actually he wanted to say that so there's nobody with hidden talent.
Mhm. Yes, it cannot be hidden.
Mm, okay. So do you like movies?
Yes,
You watch
yes,
movies?
I do. I do.
Okay, then so I have one question. Your favorite director?
Steven Spielberg.
Okay, from Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, from Hollywood, from our country. Okay, from Bollywood. Let's go to Bollywood now.
I
Okay.
don't know.
All
I
right.
don't
Okay.
know. I
Okay.
don't know.
Your favorite actor?
Wow, my favorite actor. Um, my favorite actor would be Robbie Williams
Okay.
from Hollywood.
Okay.
Uh, from Bollywood would be um, mm, I'm forgetting his name. Uh, he's from Bihar.
Bihar.
Yes, he's in this movie Sool.
Okay, okay. Manoj.
Manoj Bajpayee.
Manoj Bajpayee.
मनोज बाजपेयी
Yes, yes. All right.
नेपाली नेपाली त यो हाम्रो पशुपति प्रसादको कलाकारको नाम
Yes, I remember the name of that guy.
हजुर
Pasupati Prasad, the hero of Pasupati Prasad.
अह अह हाम्रो
Something Neopane, Vipul Neopane? If no.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. This might be a little bit of
Oh,
disrespect, but I really admire this actor.
so maybe Vipul Neopane or something. Okay,
Mhm.
anyway. Your favorite singer?
अहिलेको लागि मेनुका पौडेल
Okay, from Nepal. From
हाम्रो यो अहिले इन्डियन आइडलमा हुनुहुन्छ नि
Menuka Powder. Yes, I
मेनुका
remember that.
पौडेल ओहो उहाँले रुवाइदिनु भएको छ मलाई अहिलेको लागि मेनुका पौडेलको स्वरको म
Okay.
फ्यान भएको छु
From Bollywood.
हजुर
This time you didn't go to Bollywood. Sorry, Hollywood. Hollywood.
हलिउड म अलिकति ज्यादा हिपहप गीतहरू
Yeah,
सुन्ने
okay.
गर्छु होइन
Okay, okay. From that field also. Hip hop
So
means
many-
what?
so many people.
50 cent. Hip hop means what? 50
hip hop. Well, my favorite hip hop artist is Ice Cube,
Ice Cube.
Biggie.
Okay.
Hip hop is a culture. Hip hop is a culture. Hip means consciousness. Hop means to move forward.
Okay. Okay. Your favorite song?
मेरो आफ्नै गीत
Okay.
चल्गे छौडी
Okay. So can we listen?
चल गे छोड़े हमर संगे हमर गान लिख दिलियो हमें अपन दिल में तोहर ना सोहै छो तोरा उन्नतिया आशा लागे छो तोहर बतिया सोहै छो तोरा उढकिया आशा लागे छो तोहर बगिया भागी चला गे हमर बाट भटिया में असियाल छियो सिंगिया फूल में चल गे छोड़ी हमर संगे हमर गान
Very nice.
How to get
Chalge Chowdi. So thank you very much, Balkrishna sir, for this beautiful song of your own. Your favorite food?
दाल भात
Okay.
र it's एउटा Tibetan food छ होइन
Chindu?
थेन्दुक
Thendu. Okay. All right. Your good habit?
good habit I don't know I think my habit of being thankful for everything thank you
All right. Okay. So.
but I think that's not my habit it's my nature
Mhm.
right
So we have so many habits. Out of all those habits.
yeah habit is something that you do because you have developed a pattern when I say giving thanks is my habit I'm doing it because I am doing it because of repetition because of a pattern but that doesn't come from a repetitive pattern it comes from my heart so habit repetitive habit
I have two questions: good habit, and you have to tell us your bad habit as well.
मेरो ब्याड ह्याबिट चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि छन त छ होइन ब्याड ह्याबिट
So, audience, this is the time we are going to know the bad habit of Balkrishna sir.
ब्याड ह्याबिट पहिले गुड ह्याबिट नै
Yes,
भन्न सकेको
yes,
छुइनँ
please.
होइन
Okay.
गुड ह्याबिट अहिलेको लागि त्यही भनौँ हुन त यसलाई म ह्याबिट भन्दिनँ बट देन फर दिस केस ह्याबिट अफ बिङ थ्याङ्कफुल
Okay.
एन्ड नेक्स्ट इज ब्याड ह्याबिट भन्नुभयो होइन
Yes.
सबकन्सियसली म जजमेन्टल भइदिन्छु
Okay.
होइन इन्टेन्सनली किनभने एनलाइटेन भएको छुइनँ आइएम स्पिरिचुअली ग्रोइङ सो म अनकन्सियसली जजमेन्टल भइदिन्छु अहिले पनि
Okay. Your favorite physical body part?
सबै मनपर्छ यार मलाई त अब कुनलाई अब मेरो फेभरेट बडी पार्ट स्पाइनल कोर्ड
Okay. Your biggest fear?
फियर
Yes, fear.
पानी पानी मलाई तैरिन आउँदैन
Hey, okay.
या या आई निड टु लर्न हाउ टु स्विम पानी भन्दाखेरि पनि फेरि यो पानी देखेर डराउने चाहिँ होइन खोलाहरू
Alright.
या
Your biggest dream?
ड्रिम माई ड्रिम अहिलेको लागि म मिसनसँगै जोड्छु माई ड्रिम
Yes,
माई
yes.
मिसन इज टु create awareness about mental health in the community.
This is what you dream. Okay, so do you believe in God?
Yes, I do believe in God, but that God is not up in the clouds. That God is in all of us.
Because you are the follower of Osho. So, because we are Hindu by birth, so we have so many gods now in our Hindu religion. So you go to temple or not?
Yeah, I do. I love the vibes of temple. The idols that are in temples are just reflection of our inner spirituality. So people with different perceptions and ideas represent their belief, their love in different forms. So that's why I love temples. I go to temples.
Okay. So now, according to you, what is love? How do you define love?
Love. Love means to give without expectation.
Okay. Without expectation.
Yeah.
What about marriage? By the way, I forgot to ask you, are you bachelor, single, or still single, or married?
I'm single.
Okay, Nesson wants to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So marriage is something that can be useful in the society to give continuity to the civilization. But if you are a very ambitious person, if you have a big mission, marriage can be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
Because you will probably use a lot of your life energy to fulfill your family's expectations. And in the due course, a lot of people forget their ultimate mission in life. So that's why most of the successful people are single or divorced.
Okay. Okay. So, according to you, what is success?
Success. It's very difficult to define success. Success is to be happy independently.
Okay.
Yes. Without being dependent on anybody else. If you're happy, that is success.
If that is your definition, if we go with your definition, then definitely 100% sure you are successful. Yeah. Because you are kind of independent.
I am happy. Yeah. I am happy. I am happy.
If you are happy, you are independent and you are successful as well. Okay, so let's get into the another segment. Also, here you have to pick up one, choose one,
Mhm.
and we have two options here. Out of two options, you have to choose one.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the very first question is out of TikTok and Facebook. The
Facebook.
TikTok is no more here in Nepal
Yeah,
right
like
now.
even if TikTok existed now, I would
Uh-huh.
have chosen Facebook
Okay.
because
Yes.
I started TikTok, but I wasn't really active on TikTok. I have a lot of friends. TikTok is a way to distract.
Okay.
There's a lot of distraction. So Facebook, it's good because I can keep in touch with my friends and family. So Facebook, yeah.
All right. Love and respect.
Love, because
Hmm.
you cannot expect respect without love. All
Okay.
right, let's say, for example,
Hmm.
um, Mukesh sir, if I don't have any love for you, I
Hmm.
cannot respect you.
Yes.
But if I have love for you,
Hmm.
respect is the consequence.
Okay. Now the next is money or fame.
Money,
Money.
yeah,
What is the reason? Because most of the people they go with fame.
because what will you do with only fame and if you don't have money? Because you need to be physically strong first, and you
Hmm.
need money to support yourself physically.
Hmm.
And when you are physically strong, when you have a very strong foundation,
Hmm.
you can work towards your fame.
Okay, so that is the answer.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
So
you.
we have completed our segment also.
Yeah.
All right. So we are now at the end of our Balakusari, today's episode also. Uh, Thank you very much for your time. So we are very much thankful for providing your time and for your sharing your the opinion. And finally, I did the whole episode in English language, and what I know, my English is so bad. So I'm very sorry to the audience. है मैले आज यो जानी जानी गरेको कि मैले यो जानेर नि मैले हाम्रो बालकृष्ण सर हुँदाखेरि लेट्स डु इट इन इङ्ग्लिस एन्ड आई डिड इट है
होइन, तपाईँको अङ्ग्रेजी राम्रो छ सर।
थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच फर द्याट
राम्रो छ
वान
सर।
सो यो
मेरो नेपाली पनि राम्रै छ, तपाईँको अङ्ग्रेजी पनि राम्रै छ।
अलराइट सो अब त्यहाँबाट त्यहाँबाट बुझिन्छ ओके सो at last, what I want to know from you. So again, I think you will be back to Kathmandu.
Yeah.
So you are here for. So what is the purpose? Why you came here in
I
Baratam?
came for Tihar, and
Okay.
then series of training programs,
Mhm.
workshops.
So what motivates you to provide this kind of work? So today you did one workshop in our school as well. So what are the things? So what encourages you to do all these stuffs?
Number one is when I provide trainings,
Mhm.
I have to do research.
Okay.
This encourages me to learn more.
All right.
Number two,
Mhm.
meeting people.
Yes.
And when I am conducting workshop, uh, it gives me an opportunity to improve my communication skills.
Okay.
And there's another reason why I am doing workshops at different places this time. I just started a YouTube channel. It's called Self Word Silence.
Mhm.
And I just started. It's
Can you spell it also for the
S
audience?
SELFWARD,
Mm-hmm.
silence,
Mm-hmm.
SILENCE, silence. It's about psychology, philosophy, music, lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started this YouTube channel. And my intention is when this channel gets monetized, my plan is to direct the fund towards the education of underprivileged children in Biratnagar. So these are my motivations behind conducting programs this time.
Okay. So, all right, viewers, so we'll be watching our videos in future. So, please subscribe the channel of our Balkrishna sir. Uh, so, appreciate it. So, whatever the motives behind that starting that YouTube channel. It's very genuine and nice. Sir, now you sang one song for us also, and you told us that that is your own song, and it was quite nice also. Yes, we enjoyed also. Sagar sir, our technical friend, he was dancing there.
Yeah.
Yes, behind the camera. All right, so let's talk about your that music.
Mm.
So how you are involved in music, and from when you started
Mhm.
that singing, and I think you're a musician also, no?
Yeah.
Because I remember last year you came to our school and you helped our students
Mm.
uh, in, I think, in some arranging some songs also.
Yes.
So tell us about your music. What it is called, passion, hobby, profession.
Well, it started like this.
Hmm.
Mm. Well, I had always been interested towards music, but it started like this.
Hmm.
I told you about being influenced by satellite TVs
Yeah,
after CD cable came to Biratnagar.
yeah,
I was introduced to MTV
MTV, yeah.
and other music channels.
Hmm.
Before that, we used to watch songs in Nepali and Hindi from NTV and Doordarshan.
Hmm.
Uh, but then after satellite TV was available, I was surprised to discover so many different types and genres of music.
Hmm.
And I was heavily motivated by hip hop music. So I started singing hip hop songs, rap songs, and over a period of time, I realized that uh, just rapping is not enough. I need to learn how to play a musical instrument,
Hmm.
and I was motivated by a Bengali um, musician, a Bengali musician whom I met in Italy on the
Yeah.
way back from Dharan.
Hmm.
He used to live in Rani Mills area.
Okay.
His name is um, mm, I'm so sorry, I forgot his name. But yeah, from Western Bengal,
Hmm.
Sopan
So,
Bhattacharya.
so
Yeah,
fantastic.
I cannot forget his name.
Mm.
So he invited me and introduced me to Eastern classical, Indian classical.
Hmm.
And after that, I started learning music, and along the way, I learned how to play piano,
Hmm.
guitar, and so on. So this is the story behind my passion
So
for music.
you're talking about hip hop music also.
Mm.
So can we listen some portion of hip hop
Uh,
from you?
sure, sure, sure. All right. I'll sing just a few lines
Yes, please.
in Nepali.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, please.
लोकतन्त्र क्रान्ति ल्याए ओली शान्ति अशान्तिको भ्रान्ति आँखा जनताको कुरा मान्यताको नाता मेरो मर्यादाको अर्थ मानवताको शून्यताको आवाज छ कि बन्दुकको आवाज हो या
All right. Thank you very much. So from this song, I remember the our current mayor of Kathmandu metropolitan city,
या
Balin
या
Saha. I think he's also from this background, no?
यस
Hip hop
यस
background.
यस यस he is.
So you are kind of fan of Balin Saha also, or what?
Yeah, his music, his content, his lyric is uh, full of conscious messages compared to other hip hop artists
Okay.
who whose lyrics are meaningless.
All right.
Mm,
And they use
are
slang
yes,
words.
the lyrics. If you attentively look at the lyrics, listen to the lyrics of the rap song sung by Mayor Balin,
Hmm.
it's full of conscious messages. So yeah, he's one of the um, not only good leaders, but one of the good hip hop artists also.
All right. Okay, Balkis, thank you very much for your time,
Mm.
your expressing your feelings, your opinions, sharing with us. And lastly, so before we wrap up, so what will be your last message to our audience and about our program, Balakushari?
Mahesh sir is doing a really revolutionary
Okay.
work here, because I think he is one of the I think pioneers to begin a podcast, a talk show like this that invites um, different personalities from Biratnagar or from places near Biratnagar who have contributed their life energy for the betterment of the community.
Mhm.
And this provides a lot of encouragement to those people. And because of this show, uh, people will also come to know about uh, people who have contributed life energy for the betterment of Biratnagar. So I'm really happy to be a part of Mukesh sir's talk show podcast.
Mahesh, sir, Mahesh.
Sorry, yeah,
All right. Thank you very much, sir. So this is it.
Mahesh,
Mahesh,
yeah,
Mahesh,
sorry,
Mahesh,
sorry,
not Mukesh.
Mahesh sir. So yeah,
Okay, this is it.